Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, students. Assalamu alaikum. I am Kausil Kiran from Southern Business School, University of Southern Punjab, Multan. Today I will discuss the next topic, that is demand and elasticity of demand. So we discuss the definition or meaning of demand. Demand refers to the quantity of a commodity or goods or services that consumers are willing and able to purchase at different prices during a given period of time. Remember, demand. Generally, demand is called want, wish, and desire. But when we study demand in economics, that's meaning totally change. Demand is not simple or desire unless backup, ability to pay and willing to pay. If you have ability to pay and willingness to pay, that is called demand in economics. Not simply I want this, I desire this. That is not called demand in economics. You should have to ability to pay. The two conditions are fulfilled. Number one, ability to pay and willingness to pay. If you have a power to purchase the thing, that is called demand economics. Now we discuss determinants of demand. Demand for a commodity depends on several products, several factors. Number one, price of a good, inverse relationship, income and consumer, normal goods increase with income, inferior good decrease. Number third, prices of a relative goods, substitutes, that is called substitutes, tea or coffee. Second is complements, car and petrol, ink and pen. Okay. The fourth is taste and preferences in these fashion and trends. Number five, expectations of future prices. If prices expected to increase, demand will be low. If price is expected to decrease, demand increase. Number six, population size and structure. More people, more demand. If population increase, demand will be increase. Number seven, seasonal factors. Umbrella in rainy season, heaters in winter. Demand increase. Number third is law of demand. Law of demand, other thing remaining the same, means all the variables still constant, not price. When the price of a commodity falls, its demand rise, and when the price rise, demand falls. In general, you can see that if price rises, we can purchase less. If price fall, then we purchase more. So the price and quantity demanded are inversely related. And the diagram you show discussion room. Assumptions. Consumer income remains constant. Prices of substitutes and complements remain constant. No change in taste, habits, or expectations. Demand curve slope downward from left to right because of inversely relationship between price and demand. Why demand curve shift? It's depend on two reasons. Number one, movement along the curve. In this, we study extension or contraction. It's also called expansion. If price increase, demand decrease, is called contraction. Demand contract, demand decrease when price increase. Fall in, fall in demand, fall in demand, increase in prices, that is called contraction in demand. When price fall, demand increase. Increase mean expand. Demand will increase. Expansion, that is called extension in demand. So the demand curve shifts. Reasons? Reasons is number one. Reason is income, taste, population, and so on. All other factors. If change, the demand curve shift upward. That is called rise in demand. If other factors change, then demand curve shift downward, leftward. That is called fall in demand. Now, the next topic is elasticity of demand. Elasticity of demand measures the responsiveness of quantity demanded to change in its determinants like price, income, and etc. For example, elasticity. Elasticity is the meaning, response, sensitivity, change, reaction. When we attach elasticity with demand, when two factors, that is price and demand. Demand change because of price. Demand sensitively affected with price. Quantity demanded is a function of price. When you write, it means demand effect when price change ups and down. Now we discuss types of elasticity. Type of elasticity, there is a 3 point. Price elasticity of demand, PED, shows income elasticity of demand. Income in economics, we discuss, we denote income with Y. So YED. Cross elasticity of demand shows CED. Measurement of elasticity of demand and method of measuring. Method of measuring, that is unity elastic, percentage method, and total expenditure method. Percentage method, when demand and price will be changed percentagely. Both change in price and demand with respect to percentage, that is called percentage method. For example, if price falls $10 to $8, that is shows 20% fall, and demand rise from 100 units to 120 units. 20% arise. Then total expenditure method or total outlay method. This method represented by Marshall, and it has 3 points. Elasticity equal to 1, elasticity greater than 1, elasticity less than 1. If price increase, total revenue increase, demand is increased, that is elasticity of demand greater than 1. Second is, if price decrease, total revenue decrease, demand is inelastic, that is less than 1. If price decrease and total revenue remains constant, utility is unitary elastic. Means price and demand both are same change. If price and demand has equally changed, 1% price change, 1% demand change, that is called unitary elastic. Elasticity of demand is equal to 1. And the next is cross and income elasticity of demand. When demand change with respect to income, the proportional or percentage change in demand due to proportional or percentage change in price, that is called income elasticity of demand. And income elasticity of demand depend on normal goods, inferior goods, and luxury goods. Cross elasticity of demand. Cross elastic demand means one price, if one good price change, then other good demand change. One good price change and other good demand change. That is called cross elasticity of demand, in which two goods are related, that is substitutes and complementary. Substitutes goods are alternative goods, for example tea or coffee. That effect is positive. Substitute goods elasticity of demand is always positive because price and demand effectively positive behavior. When second portion is complements. Complements mean both goods are necessary. Car and petrol, pen and ink, that effect is negative. For example, price of car are totally change if petrol price increase, demand of car will decrease. You understand this? If petrol price increase, demand car is decrease. Both goods are related, so that is one good increase and other good decrease, that effect is called negative. If reflection is totally equally, this increase, and when this decrease, then other good decrease, that is positive. So substitute goods effect always positive and complement goods always negative. Now we discuss determinants of price elasticity of demand. Number one, nature of the good, that is that is we include necessities, inelastic, luxuries, elastic. Availability of substitute, more substitutes, elastic demand. Number third is proportion of income spent. Small proportion is equal to inelastic. Time period, short run, inelastic, long run, elastic. Number five, addiction of habit, cigarettes, inelastic. Drinks, colas, tea. Which good is addiction or habit? That elasticity is inelastic. Now we discuss the importance of elasticity of demand. Number one, pricing decision of firms help in setting prices for maximum revenue. Number second, government taxation policy. Taxes imposed on goods with inelastic demand, for example, petrol and cigarettes. Number third, international trade. Help in export pricing and foreign trade policies. Number four, wage determination. Help in labor market decision. Number five, public policies for subsidies, welfare measures, and control of inflation. Now we conclude of all the material. Demand is the foundation of all economic activity. It is basic. Number second, law of demand shows inverse relationship between price and demand. Number third is shift in demand curve due to non-price factors. Number four, elasticity explains how sensitive consumers are to change in price, income, or relative goods. Knowledge of elasticity is vital for business firm, policy maker, and economist. Now, quick recap: law of demand, price increase, demand decrease. When price decrease, demand increase. That is inverse relationship. Keep in mind, demand and price inversely related in the law of demand. Okay. Number second, shift versus movement. Shift caused by non-price factors. Only price change, other factors remain constant when we discuss movement along the curve. But when we shift, all the factors are changed, all the variables are changed. Elasticity, responsiveness of demand. how much demand change, that is elasticity. Method, percentage and total outlay, means total expenditure method. Income elasticity, positive for formal, negative for inferior goods. Gross elasticity, positive for substitute, negative for complements. One thing, always remember, substitute goods elasticity or demand is always positive, and complement goods elasticity or demand is always negative. Hopefully, students, you get more knowledge in my videos. Thank you so much for joining. Allah Hafiz.